Oh my god. It broke your normal concentration there, huh, Mike?
Well, I mean, I knew it was coming. They didn't know that it was coming.
That was bullshit.
That's our new intro music because welcome to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
And welcome to the long-anticipated Wives episode starring our brides, Kati and Joanna. Welcome to the podcast. We'll put applause in post-edit.
Thank you so much.
We're honored to be here.
Honored. Excellent. Good.
The music was a little throw-off. It's a little, wow.
That would be the funeral march
Wow.
because pretty
Is somebody
sure
dying?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Mike and I are going to die. So thanks to all our listeners, and please ask for proof of life in a week.
Alex, I'm pretty sure you're overthinking this.
Yeah. Drama.
For sure. It's been building up all week.
You thought young girls had drama. 40-something-year-old men. Drama.
Well, Mike's over here shopping for a casket. That's really weird.
Mike's like leaning back, like relaxed and all cool.
Oh, buddy, this is
Doing some b-ball outside of the school.
when a couple of guys.
They were up to no good. Weird.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining the podcast. It has been quite the season of you guys calling us out on our bullshit after the fact. So congrats. Now you get to call us out on our bullshit in studio.
Can I say something in all seriousness?
Oh, okay.
I'm super proud of you two for doing this podcast. I
Yes.
mean, this is episode 28,
Agreed.
I think. 29?
Yeah.
Or we're going to be episode 28 and 29?
Correct.
And I seriously didn't think you'd make it past episode 10.
We're so good, Mike. Oh my God.
Agreed. I agree.
And
Actually, that makes three of us. I didn't think we were going to get, after football season, I didn't know what the hell we were going to do.
I was going to just keep recording no matter what. Like, just inflate something and put it in Mike's chair and be like, sorry, I'm recording. I can't help with anything today.
and you guys don't know this, but Katie's been your biggest fan, and I've been like, Katie, what the hell are they doing? This is so stupid. They're stupid. And she's like, no, it's great. It's great. And I'm like, okay. Nod my head, and I'm like, I got to follow Katie's footsteps because you're pretty supportive about this.
Yeah. I mean, it gets him out of the house because he's doing something. Sure, why not? Full support.
Now we just need you guys to make some money with it.
Well, I mean, we got some stuff out of it this season without having ads really, or I mean, besides Portland Party Bus and, Tapforia there on 99 and Tigard.
Shameless
Just
plug.
dumping money.
Yeah.
Dumping money.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure Tapforia sponsored your guys' drinks today. The mimosas there.
They did. Thank you, Tap4ya.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, what are we drinking today, Mike? You barely said anything over here. So,
Buddy, I'm actually shopping for whiskey right now.
Are you shopping for what you're drinking?
Oh.
No, I found some other stuff. I'm trying to
From
learn.
Nashville Brewing Company? And Nashville Barrel Company?
Barrel.
Yeah, see, the bottle was here, and I was like, I don't know much about them. So I am
There we go.
on their website. Looks like they got a nice little rye
Yeah.
and some honey finish bourbon. So
It's good.
I'm doing just a little, I don't want to call it research because I'm researching other things, but I figured
Hey,
to
buy
get to know the brand a little bit, right?
a little bit of season 2 stuff there.
That's
Maybe
right.
you'll find something for season 2.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
So,
Alex?
is this
Go ahead, Katie.
Is this the end of season 1? Is that
Yeah,
what's
you guys
happening?
are the official.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
the line was that you guys got to come on at the end of season 1. And,
I thought you just gave up on that.
well, we were going to just keep pushing
Partial,
season
yeah,
1 and
partial.
pushing season 1. And
And
then,
they didn't have any Mother's Day gifts for us, so.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Boom. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Hey,
Na-
Katie, by the way, happy Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers listening. A special shout out to Dawn Brace, your number 1 listener.
Rhymes with Mace.
Rhymes with Mace.
Dawn Mace. Yes, happy Mother's Day to you as well, Joanna.
See, we're so thoughtful.
This
even though this drops the
After?
Wednesday after Mother's Day.
Hey, that's all right.
That's all right.
But hey,
It's the thought that counts.
We can't
Absolutely.
do live. If we do live, this goes to hell in a
Oh yeah,
basket real quick.
we'll be canceled.
Yeah.
So, Mike, can I tell you about Nashville Barrel Company?
Dude, hey, look,
Okay.
I'll put my phone down.
So we went to Nashville, 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Yep.
Love that place. I'm ready
Yep.
to move there. And a coworker recommended this place to me, and they have multiple locations in and around Nashville. Super cute place. And their whiskey is great.
Yes, absolutely.
This was a prize-winning whiskey. So they sourced it from Kentucky and then put it in their own barrels.
All right. See,
Is there
JoJo dropping the drum,
Is
or
there
not?
something about that has to be? What's the drink that has to be done out of Kentucky?
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
It is bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why they get away with it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be distilled.
So a bourbon is a whiskey. A whiskey is not necessarily a bourbon. No.
Correct.
Yes.
All bourbons are technically whiskey. Not all whiskeys are bourbons.
So you guys share some of this
Okay.
with me and Katie. Katie, I picked this one out.
Yeah, this was JoJo's pick when we were
I'm
tasting.
supposed to try this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, welcome to having to be on the podcast. I mean, even Dawn did this, and she is definitely
Oh,
not a
it
whiskey
smells
person.
delicious. No? Okay, Weaver.
I didn't even smell it.
She said Weaver.
What? It all smells like rubbing alcohol.
It smells like candy.
What kind of candy do you eat?
It smells good.
Oh.
Give yours
Oh my
to me. I'll
God.
drink it.
It
I
burns
mean,
your-
that's shocking that I'm taking alcohol from somebody else.
And a
burns your
Westfall at
whole
that.
mouth.
Well, we'll get to that story in a second.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's good, huh? It's a little hot.
It's real hot.
She follows it down with a mimosa.
Oh,
Whiskey
man.
with a mimosa chaser. Hey,
You're gonna have
you know
to
what?
Bump the AC up now. It's so hot.
Oh my God.
This is after she tells me she's so old she can only wear Birkenstocks in the summer.
It's also true. It's true.
Hell, I wear shorts all winter long because I'm so fat I'm warm. Like, people are like, aren't you cold? I'm like, have you seen me? Come on. I'm insulated all year round.
If it weren't for hair on my legs, I'd probably do the same thing. But it gets awkward.
Right?
Yeah. No, thanks.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the beginning.
in the
boy.
beginning.
In the
Wow.
beginning.
Wow.
We're Genesis
All right, hold
going
on.
Genesis
Let
on
me
this.
get comfortable.
Yeah.
Mike tosses his mic
I
away.
thought you were going to blow some gas.
No, I'm gonna do that in the microphone.
Yeah.
Gross. You're gross.
That's why it's his microphone.
Yeah.
So-
Hold on.
Nobody else wants there.
Yeah, that's Big Mike's mic.
Oh my God. I might.
Don't vomit.
All right, I'm sorry. No more.
No
So we
gagging.
need to tell the listeners first and foremost the gift that Katie got for us today.
Oh God.
We'll post it. You'll post it on the.
Yeah,
Instagram.
we'll put it on socials.
Okay. It says, "Sorry about my husband."
It's a hat, and it says, "Sorry about my husband."
And to all the listeners, we are truly sorry. We are really sorry.
Sorry for what though?
What? Like, it's not like
Well-
we're not holding a gun to these people's
But
heads
also
saying,
thank
listen
you.
to
Yeah.
this.
Sorry,
So-
but thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for listening and keeping them busy for at least a couple of hours a week so that we don't have to deal with them. That's what that hat
Yes.
should say.
I
So,
couldn't find that on Amazon. They didn't make it.
so I think you guys should thank Katie and I for thinking and doing this podcast.
I
You mean for getting her a gift? You're welcome, Alex.
yeah.
No, because here's why. Listen, I've been thinking about this and preparing my thoughts for today.
Okay.
So don't sigh at me. God.
Alex just looks away.
All right, I'm ready.
So you guys remember last summer?
Hang on. I've got something hidden behind my chair over here. It's a riot shield, and I'm just going to bring it up. Hang on.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Where's my shield?
wait. Don't forget, Mike.
Katie's over here
that's-
trying not to
that's
laugh
right.
out loud.
Don't forget.
I forgot we do have weapons for today if shit gets out of hand.
Are you guys looking for DDPs?
What's a DDP?
Oh,
Daily dick punches?
Nope, we're putting that
no,
gun right
no,
back in that
Just
armrest.
right away. You see this? Gone.
I love you so much.
Oh, my God.
Her and her DDPs.
All right, that's one of our first shirts now in the merch store. So, want a little DDP? What's that? Daily dick punch.
I tried to do
recommend
that
them.
yesterday to Alex, and he turned me down.
Yeah, well.
That's not a dick. Please don't make people think that our version of sex is you just hitting me in the dick. That's not a thing.
Wait, I thought you showed me that video. No.
Okay, so let's
We
go back.
We gotta
wait.
We gotta unwind.
Start over. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
last summer, you guys came over for dinner. Mary and her girls came over too. Malia, Haley, and Maddie were here.
Okay.
And you guys were just being Alex and Mike, and I was like, you guys are such idiots. And every time I see you guys together, I'm like, I can't with you. I can't. That should be another shirt. It says, I can't. I can't with you.
We're gonna have so much merch to kick off season 2.
And that night, they started the list of, here's our first 10 podcasts. And I'm like, okay, this is only going to last 10. And shit, now you're going to 30.
We're going into season 2.
Yeah.
right.
So kudos to you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, all right. That was very kind. I was expecting a little bit more of a, God, you guys are fucktards.
And who started out with the guns over here?
I know.
Wow.
Alex is
That was
drama. He is so
drama.
concerned about what we're going to do to him today.
So much drama.
I'm not concerned. I'm fine.
But
It's
are
like-
we like Sour Patch Kids, though? First we're sweet, then we're... Oh.
But Katie, does it like make you think like I beat him every day by the way he reacts? It's like,
No.
dude, chill.
I feel like just drama.
Okay, good.
I feel
Thank
like
God.
it's just drama.
Okay.
There's a reason Mike is in between you and I. I don't want my daily dick punch yet. Crossing my legs.
Wow. Okay, I don't think we're that rude or mean.
No.
So I do have a list of notes.
I mean, this episode is absolutely about the wives who, for whatever reason, have supported this fuckery.
Because
for,
we love you.
Oh, we do appreciate. That's very kind. I also thought we were just kind of screwing around for a while, but it's turned into something a little bit fun, and you guys
Well,
listen to every other episode or so, and that's great.
I've listened to every episode. There's only one that I couldn't. And you know me, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and a lot of podcasts to me are intellectual or I learned something, so I'm trying to take it that route.
You just don't listen to the rating when we talk about the whiskey or the bourbon.
Or sometimes I don't listen to it when you talk too much. And don't let the guests talk.
Sour is coming out.
Oh shit! Are we almost done with this one?
What? We're only like 10 minutes in, buddy.
Oh yeah, we gotta get. So you have a list. Kate had a list, but
I mean, I do, but it's very short.
Mine is too.
Okay.
It's nothing like
Just
out of
a
this
couple
world.
corrections. It's fine.
so we're just jumping right in the list.
Well, we don't have to.
No, I
JoJo's
mean,
going for it.
Yeah.
dude, I
I'm
got
not-
nothing else to
I'm
do.
trying not to talk.
So, first and foremost, in episode, I think it was episode 1, you guys mentioned how when you guys started this podcast, it really bonded Katie and I. I liked Katie way before that.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Fair, okay.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
I mean, Katie and I might have bonded. Well, Big Mike and I might have bonded, and then Katie and I bonded, and then Alex came into the picture.
Alex,
So
late
wait,
to the
hold on.
game.
I'm the ugly stepchild. Like, hey guys,
Friends?
can I have a friend too?
I like 3 ways too.
I can just sit in the corner.
Don't
Don't
mind
say
me.
don't say sit in the corner and watch. That's weird. It'll get weird. It'll get weird.
Okay, we need to edit that out. That's disgusting.
I'll be in the corner
said
playing with my gun.
I would put that away.
Alex,
Yes.
I never touched you with jalapeno hands.
Okay, I know there was a lot of controversy about this.
Yes.
This happened.
Okay, it's a true story.
It is a true
Okay.
story.
And I know that you think that it came off on the podcast that you gave him some kind of disease.
Yes.
No. I didn't know the story prior to hearing it on the podcast, and I did not think that
Okay,
you gave
good.
him some disease.
Good.
I thought exactly what Alex said. You cut jalapenos and then
Didn't
things
wash
happened
my hands.
and didn't wash your hands, and that's how that. I did not take it as you gave him something from. No.
She didn't give me something spicy. She gave me something spicy.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
glad
from not washing your hands, not like you had something. That
I'm
was
glad
not
we
how it
cleared
came-
that
yeah.
up.
Yeah, there
Thank
you
you
go.
for clearing that up,
I didn't
Katie,
take
because
it
I
that
was
way.
like pissed off.
No, I didn't
And I
take it
didn't
that
talk
way.
to him for like at least an hour after listening to that podcast.
You made it sound like I gave you an STD. Like, no. No. I made it sound like you didn't wash your hands well enough and there was still some spicy there.
Yes.
By the way, I'm cooking with jalapenos tonight.
Oh shit!
steer
round
clear.
2. Round 2's happening tonight.
It's just going to be a dick punch.
Okay.
Spicy hands dick punch.
Going back to episode 1. I only have notes on 3 episodes.
Good.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, so the first one was a jalapeno story. Katie, thank you for clearing that up.
You're welcome.
That's why I love you. And that's why, I mean, you were my support system before these two. I mean, it wasn't these two that introduced us. We were friends before that. And then Jackson's Sherwood 4-way stop story. You were not in the car.
No, but he did do that.
He did do it, but there was something, and I don't remember what it is now, that you said wrong, and
Oh.
I needed to correct it.
Okay, cool.
But I didn't go back.
You can't listen again.
I didn't go back and listen.
All right, so we'll edit.
Not editing.
Okay, episode 4. You talked about the staph infection in your face.
Yeah.
You
It was your
over dramatized that just a little bit.
The fuck I did. No, man. Okay, anyways, go ahead. How did I over dramatize that?
I did say you have the man flu, you need to chill. But then
Uh-huh.
I could watch the infection rise in your face and get closer and closer to your brain.
Uh-huh.
And I called my mom, who's a nurse, and I sent her a picture, and she's like, send him directly to the ER.
Uh-huh.
And I said, you need to go to the ER. And
No,
you
no,
said,
no. You said, don't go to the ER first. It's too expensive. Go to Zoom Care.
no, I don't.
I would say something like that. I'm so sorry.
Go to Zoom Care. I went to Zoom Care, who then looked at me and said, what in the hell are you doing here? Go to the ER. Like,
Do
yeah,
not pass go.
That's what my
Do
mother-in-law said, but my wife said it's too expensive. Is there a cheaper version of the ER? Is there
I did that with you
ER
with
Junior?
stitches. When I looked up, I'm like, does the urgent care do stitches? Yeah, don't go to the ER. Go to the urgent care. So I would say something like that. Sorry about that.
So is that a correction or was I correct?
Yes and no. We're going to agree to disagree.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's one that I'm absolutely going to put my foot down.
Uh-oh.
In episode 4,
I need
you
more
said you were going to put a porta potty out front, and I absolutely not. Absolutely
Wait,
not.
was it a porta potty or is it a urinal?
No, the urinal's going in the back.
I'm okay with the urinal.
Oh, okay. To be clear, you're okay with that.
I'm okay with the urinal. But the porta potty out front is an absolutely no. The sign, the B&B sign is enough.
HOA won't go for that.
No.
I'm just
Do you want me
trying
to
to
tell
help.
you my version of the sign?
I'm just trying to help those that deliver all the Amazon, especially all the books that are showing up lately. I'm just trying to give them a place that would be nice that they can go to the bathroom in the middle of their route. I'm being a generous person.
Absolutely not.
You could just put a sign that says urinal in the back.
Yeah, good.
That'll work, right? It's a good
Yeah,
compromise.
that's cute. And you could get a cute little sign that says, if you need a restroom, go around back.
Yeah, it's a urinal.
Okay, so when the first person takes a shit in the urinal, I'm not cleaning that
Okay,
up.
Well,
Mike's
Mike-
not UPS
Mike-
driver, so you're
whoa,
fine.
whoa.
I have that on my list, too.
I only duke up here. Nowhere else in the house.
Nowhere else.
In their
Not in
house.
ball washers.
Okay.
Right. That poor person that went in to grab their ball is still suffering. They're still in counseling today.
100%.
We call that a space peanut.
Oh my gosh. You are
Dead
disgusting. You are disgusting.
Well, sometimes shit happens.
Well, there's no porta potty in my front yard. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
All right, fine. I will concede to that.
Do you want me to tell you the story about how the sign got there? Do you want to hear my version?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Have you heard this?
Of course we have.
I know where the sign, I have heard the sign story, but I haven't heard your version.
Okay. So, Mr. Alex Martson over here is like...
To be clear, this is the sign with your name on it.
Yes.
here?
Okay, so for the listeners, in the front of our house, we have a 6 foot by 4 foot steel sign that says Martson with our address on it in a big Highland cattle cutout.
Okay.
It's huge.
Uh-huh.
Like they had to dig posts and put cement in the ground to hang this sign. Nobody can humanly move it on their own. These two couldn't.
It's theft deterrent.
I don't know about that, but anyways,
So
that's neither here nor there.
So Alex tells me he's working with a landscaper to get the landscaping done. He's like, I ordered a sign that says Martson and our address. I'm like, that's cool. And he's like, it's like 18 inches by 12 inches. I'm like, great. I should have known at
Well, remember, in
So
his
this is
defense,
6
yes,
inches.
in his defense, males, the scale that we use, right? If you look on a map or something, they always show however much is an inch.
Right.
The scale,
Well,
yeah.
that's 6 inches.
This
So
thing's
Right.
the size of a car.
Katie,
Like
it
a
weighs
Honda.
It weighs 500 pounds. So Alex texts me because I work from home, and he's like, the truck's at the
Yeah,
gate. It's
just so you know, there's a truck and a crane.
yeah, totally. No, he texts me and he's like, the sign is being delivered today. They're at the gate. You're going to need to go out and help them. I'm like, cool, I got this. I can hold a 12-inch by 18-inch sign
Yeah, absolutely.
made out of steel.
Yeah, no problem.
Dude, it was the only thing in the back of this truck. He had like a lift
Like
gate.
a flatbed.
Yes. It was on a flatbed. He had a lift gate, and he's like, is there anyone here that can help me? And I'm like, no. He's like, where do you want me to put this? I'm like, what do you mean? It's 12 inches by 18 inches. Give it to me. He's like, no, ma'am. No. This thing, he's like, I cannot lift it by myself. And I look at him, and he's like, do you just want me to put it in the driveway? I'm like, sure. Dude, he almost broke the driveway because he had to lift it out, put it on the lift gate, lower the lift gate, and then like basically drive away while the sign stayed on the driveway. I thought he was going to shatter the driveway with this thing. The next day, the landscapers come with a crane, Mike. With a freaking
Alex.
with a freaking tractor to hang this thing.
It's an excavator. It's not a crane.
They dig the posts and put cement in the post, and these are they're 4x4s.
No, they're bigger.
Not any better.
And hang this sign. Okay, so it gets better. So I'm like, Alex.
Yes.
Did the HOA approve this?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Liar.
they did.
Eventually.
Yeah,
So
so
then
12 by 18 inch.
No, it was
sign, sure.
it was an undesignated size. However, it did say that it would screen the electrical boxes and everything else that are sitting there in that little area next to our driveway. So I said, we're going to create a sign and some bushes and that kind of stuff to screen this so you don't just look at these electrical boxes when you drive up. And they approved it. There is no requirement that I specify how big that sign is.
Katie, by the way,
Boom.
have you seen any other sign in our neighborhood that looks like that?
I've not.
Correct. And I dare you to go drive every street. There's only 4 streets
To
in
be
this
fair,
neighborhood.
actually today when we pulled up, the first time I've noticed that there was electrical boxes behind it. So
It's doing its job.
It's doing its job.
Damn
Okay,
straight it is.
Wait, this story gets better. So fast forward like 18 months, and I'm at a work function, and it's around Christmas time, and we're all talking about how we get Christmas lights on our house. And there's somebody from Detroit there, somebody from Southern California, somebody from Las Vegas. And I, of all people, spent the least amount of money to get Christmas lights on my house.
Damn straight.
And they're like, well, show us the Christmas lights. So I show them. You know what they noticed? The sign. And you know what they said? Welcome to the B&B of Joanna Martson. And they still talk about it. How's your B&B?
Alex has no words. He
I-
sees nothing wrong with it.
I mean, I like the B&B.
You've stayed in
Mike
the B&B.
stayed in the B&B,
I-
so I feel like they're
I've
not
slept.
100% wrong.
Yeah.
I did leave a 5-star review on Google.
Are you on Team
Excellent.
Joanna
Excellent.
or Team Alex?
I'm always on Team Joanna, but I'm just saying that he has stayed at the B&B.
It was pretty nice, wasn't it?
I
See?
loved it.
You got
From
good
what
breakfast.
From what I remember,
Yeah,
You-
exactly.
You had all of the Mictors.
I had a little bit. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also
That brings
ate.
me to my other story.
Oh. I was going to say 18 pounds of crab and shit out 20. You do the math on that, but...
That was the night that I got Mike back for Seattle.
She's really upset about the Seattle thing.
I know. I've heard once or twice. I can't hang out with you, Mike.
Can't. So when you went from whiskey to tequila? Vodka to tequila?
No, it was whiskey. Yeah, whiskey to tequila. You got me.
Mm.
They pour really heavy down the street.
At the Sherwood Country Club?
Yep.
Sherwood Country Club rocks.
Sherwood Country Club.
There's no counting. There's no jiggas. It's just this. How's your night going? Oh, no, yeah, no, pretty good, man. Great turnout tonight. Everything seems like everyone's enjoying
The
themselves.
bottle's still upside down.
Okay. You want it? Psh, there you go. There's your fucking whatever you're
Vodka
drinking.
soda with a splash of soda.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's why I drank Trulies when I was there.
Oh, Mike
It's
had to drive
safer.
me home that night too,
Oh.
and I don't remember.
I'm not sure that was the best idea Alex ever had.
I agree.
Well, in our defense, you
Now
two
he's
left
Team
us.
JoJo. Now he's Team JoJo.
Yeah, he's always.
You two stood up at the table and
Uh-huh.
dipped, and JoJo and I were still at the country club drinking.
Weird. That's weird.
Alex and I were like, this is a good chance for them to decide who's going to stop.
Uh-huh. And the answer was neither. And then they essentially Rochambeaued for who was driving home.
My favorite part of that night was JoJo. Do you know where I live? Yes. Take a right. Okay. Another right. JoJo, I know where we're going. Take a left. JoJo, I know where we're going. Just right up here, Mike. Go left.
Wasn't that the night that they had to rush home because you had like all these pizzas showing up for the
It was the dance. It was the kids. It
homecoming.
was the
right,
kids dance.
but it was like Jackson was having
Girls and boys over.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
And all the pizzas were arriving, and Alex was like, "We're not gonna get home because we were picking up the younger kids."
Yeah.
And
I never
You
told this
two were
story
like,
on the podcast.
oh, we're still here. We're like, you need to leave.
Was
The
that,
pizzas will be there in 11 minutes.
was this the same night that I paid one of Jackson's buddies $20
Yes.
for a nacho
Taco Bell?
and a
Yes.
chalupa?
Never seen a kid so excited to go to Taco Bell.
JoJo wanted nachos. I wanted a chalupa. The kid brought it back. I gave him $20. I was like, keep the change. I don't even care. And he's like, dude, that
you.
dude just paid $20.
I love that kid. He's the best.
Well,
Cole.
hey, shout out to Cole. Thank you. Even though there was 900 pieces of pizza at the house, we thought it was a good idea to wash down our evening of choices with a little TB.
There must not have been that much pizza left. There was a lot of kids
It was
here.
Domino's. So gross.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, I'm bougie.
I mean,
they're
Taco
good.
Bell.
but seriously,
I was not going to do Papa John's or I mean, I wasn't going to do the take and bake because fuck using the oven
that
for
was like
6 hours.
13 or 15 pizzas.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
I'm out. So yeah, just have it delivered, and they were happy with it.
Very. I think it was gone. That's the only reason, because I
Yeah.
can't imagine you would have passed up pizza.
I think I had that too. I have a little bit of a
Great.
weight problem.
I mean,
I like to double.
I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat.
I eat bear claws 2 at a time.
It's a vicious cycle.
Sometimes they get lodged in this region right here.
okay, Chris Farley. What the heck? Oh my God, he's one of the funniest people.
Rest in peace.
All right, so is that it for your
No,
corrections?
no,
Judge?
no,
Oh,
no.
no.
Keep going. Okay, so this is minor.
Oh,
In episode 8, you said we would go to the Spirit of 76.
I corrected later.
It's this. Hello, that's the year I was born. Spirit of 77.
Yeah. I corrected
The
the next
Blazers won.
episode.
Star Wars came out. Elvis died.
Yeah, it's
Joanna was born.
Clearly the best year ever.
Correct.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Big Mike.
This is when I discovered your list, and I corrected on the next episode because I discovered your list.
Yeah. Some oopsies.
Okay, you haven't seen this part. So this latest
this
episode
was under lock and key, apparently,
Oh.
after you discovered it.
Okay then.
So the last episode, this last week's, you guys were talking about like the last of seasons. It was called A Jar of F's.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Very small jar of.
I
F's.
love how you, Alex, complained about how many weekends you had to be at dance competitions. Katie, how many times did you see Alex at a whole dance competition all weekend? When
You wouldn't let me stay there. That's the thing.
Please.
You wanted to stay
don't
with
know if I want to
Weaver.
answer that.
You wanted to stay with Weaver or whatever it was in some hotel room, and it's not like fat ass Snorer over here is going to be invited into this. So
Hey, in your defense, I don't do Sundays anymore, so I rarely spend the night.
So yeah, I loved how he was like, all these weekends at these dances, and it's so long. Dude, Katie and I were there for like 72 hours.
And please break that down into sober hours and not sober hours.
Disgusting math problem that I did.
Oh God.
It doesn't have anything to do with money. Because that's a completely different, disgusting math problem.
Agreed.
So by the time my youngest finishes
Dance.
And graduates high school, I will have been doing that dance mom thing for 18 years. 18. Oh. 18. A whole ass adult.
Out of your 29 years of life. That is terrible.
I don't even know how that's mathematically possible, but yes.
Yep.
And okay, so where I don't want you to go with that is to add up how many weekends or days.
Oh, the time.
Yeah, don't.
Sorry.
No, not the money. Don't add up the days or time you spent doing that.
No. No. We're not going to do that. 18 years was enough. That was the highest I was going to.
Every once in a while, I get this like fantasy in my head of like, what would it be like if we were dual income, no kids people? Like,
we have some friends that are that.
Like, how many private jets would we own at this point?
You live part-time in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
But would life be as fun?
No. I think it could be but the rewarding part of the children, it does exist. It does happen every so
Mike
often.
Has different ideas here.
Like there,
whoa,
grimacing over here.
There are days where I feel like we've done such a good job with our kids, and they're such good people already, and they're still getting there and everything else. And then there's other days where it's like, I wonder if anybody would notice if they went missing.
Well, I mean, let's just take today when Mike and Katie walked into the house.
Yeah, and everybody needed something. Everybody needed something. McKenna's friend shows up with a fucking inflatable pool because apparently they had planned to have a pool day in our backyard in bikinis because it's hot and it's sunny and everything else. But had anybody bothered to tell us that? No.
She told me that.
It's a 10-foot by 6-foot inflatable pool.
Maybe
and she's
don't
like,
say that out loud.
I'm just going to blow it up. That was her solution, is I'm just going to blow this thing up. I'm like, well, I kind of want to watch you do that. I want to see if you can.
And then Jackson's making bouquets for Mother's Day and for prom. He's so sweet and cute.
Yes.
And he's having... I took a picture of Mike and Katie helping him that you guys can post to the socials.
Actually, when he came in with those, and he's like, I don't understand what these are. The gardening scissors.
Oh.
He's all, here, can you do this? I don't know what these are.
So he gave me a line. Can you cut here, Big Mike? Because I don't know what these are.
Those are the nippers. Those are the, if you really piss me off, I can garden shear you.
Garden shears, that's what they were.
Yeah.
Little snip.
Yep. Yeah, just a little off the tip.
Not appropriate.
Nothing about... Have you listened to this podcast? At what point have Mike and I been appropriate? Like
in life.
I have had to edit...
Hence the hat.
I've had to edit significant portions in the last 7 or 8 episodes because we got so inappropriate that even Mike and I were like, not sure we can say that. we might want to... Yeah, we need to bleep that.
At least we don't need the Jeopardy music.
Right?
Yet.
I mean, and Mike hasn't said much this episode.
We're here listening to you guys.
This is the Katie and Joanna episode.
So let's talk about Seattle.
We're going all the way back there.
Shit.
She's
Do
still
we need
really
to-
angry about
Technically,
it.
it was Renton, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, wow, we're getting...
She's real angry about it.
I'm not angry. I just like to.
Is this a good time for a break?
Angry is good.
Oh yeah, we're at 36 minutes. We got to take a little break
Yeah, we
here.
should probably take a little break.
I'm gonna.
Where's that other bottle of mimosa?
Oh, I haven't finished. I finished my whiskey.
This episode of Whiskey and Wine Podcast sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. Call us to book your next event, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine, beer tasting, birthday party, or just great weekend with them. pdxpartybus.com.
Okay.
We back from
Okay.
break now? Yeah. Great break, everyone. Wow.
We got to see Jackson off to prom.
Yeah.
And Katie wants to punch him in the face because he's so sweet and cute.
So cute.
So normal.
Cuteness aggression.
It is cuteness aggression. I get that from Mary. It's fine.
Now we have a sewing kit up here.
Good. When we have extra time, we can bang out a dress or some pants. Big Mike needs some socks.
Could you not refer to it as banging out a dress?
On prom. Nope. We're not going to go there.
Please.
Oh my God, stop. Oh my God, you do. Okay, let's go back to Seattle.
Seattle.
That's
Renton.
hot. That's hot. Ooh.
November 2022?
Renton.
Yeah, because what years did the girls graduate? 2022? Mm-hmm. So this had to be November 2021
2021. You had to be.
because the girls were seniors. And
Okay.
it was the first dance thing we could do after COVID. So we all went up to Seattle, stayed in a hotel.
Right by Boeing. Shout out Boeing. Keep your doors on your planes.
I'm a huge Alaska Airlines fan, by the way.
Yeah,
Hopefully
us
you guys
too.
get a
Scary.
shout
Sponsor?
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
please don't say anything negative.
Yeah.
I won't. Except for they need to give something better out than chocolates to their elite flyers.
I won't.
Okay.
Except.
Except
So-
just that one.
Alex is really attractive. Except.
Stop it.
Stop. So JoJo decides to go to dinner with the breast falls.
That's right. Mexican restaurant. I remember.
Mistake number one.
That was good. Good
Don't-
food. That was a good Mexican restaurant.
a good
Random
restaurant.
strip
I think
mall.
it was JoJo that recommended it.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was good.
It was 5 of us. You two, John and Don, and
Okay.
JoJo.
Okay.
Because Alex has never been to a full weekend competition.
That is absolute bullshit. I was at that Renton one, I think the next year, because I remember walking around the lake and looking at these airplanes just parked nose into.
It is a cool place.
I mean,
yeah.
that's really trippy to see. Just these airplanes. You step out on the patio of this hotel and look to your left, and there's just fucking Boeing airplanes sitting there getting worked on.
This was the same weekend that John was in the elevator with you
Yes.
Yes. So
and smoked a cigar and was
there's
watching a
lot-
duck game.
Yes, there's a
The
lot
Ducks
of
lost bad.
There's
He was
lots of
having a-
stories from
yeah.
this weekend.
So I go to dinner and Don proceeds to order a 20-ounce margarita. I'm like, me too. And then there's a 20 ounce and a 40
Mistake
ounce.
too.
There's
Okay.
a 20 ounce and a 40 ounce option on the menu.
40 ounce? You can get a 40 of
Stop it,
margarita.
really?
Yeah.
You're
And I
Oh
looked
my
at Dawn and I'm like, Dawn, should we get the 20 or the 40? She's like, the 20. Well, we ordered a second 20.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So everyone listen
Okay,
to
so
this
wait,
story.
hold on.
Listen carefully.
Yeah,
Thus
because
far.
She
You're
ordered.
really upset with Mike, but it sounds like maybe Dawn is where your
No,
anger should
all right,
lie.
Keep going, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
angry.
so you
Okay.
and Don both consumed
The
40
blood-
ounces each of margaritas.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this sounds like a you problem so
this is
far.
where Dawn and I bonded.
Okay.
And this was where I started the whole conversation. Should McKenna do high school dance or studio dance? And she's like, I don't have a good answer for you.
Okay.
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 So then it was just Dawn and I at the table for a while because you three left. You three went back across the street to the hotel lobby bar and we joined you there, which is where you got me in trouble.
How?
She's
I
pointing
would
at
like
Mike.
I would like to know how.
Because Mike ordered me like 3 vodka sodas.
Oh, they're holding hands now. It's so
Fingers.
cute.
Ow, 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 ow.
Weaver
Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
Weaver shows up and Weaver looks at me and then I think she looks at you and she's like, what happened? And then the studio director shows up, and I'm like, Mike, and she sits right next to me, and I'm like, I gotta hold my shit together. I gotta maintain my wits about
I'm
me.
gonna sober up real quick. Hang on a second. I'm gonna just DDP myself.
Seriously.
Ah,
She knew. She was like, Joanna,
how we doing, hon?
I think I bought her drinks because I was like,
Maybe that will help.
Hey, I'll buy your Diet Coke that you're drinking.
no, she was
No, no,
drinking
no.
vodka sodas or like
wine
Alright.
or something.
or
All right.
something. And
All
Mike
right.
was at the other end, just kept ordering me drinks.
Mike was at the other end pointing and laughing at you.
Yeah.
I was looking at him like, save
Making a
me,
fool of yourself.
Save me.
I saw you looking. I thought that
You didn't-
I thought that was you were looking like I need another drink,
Oh,
Mike. So
yeah,
I
that's
kept
what he
sending.
He thought you wanted more drinks, so he kept ordering you drinks. I see.
Why
I
is
see where the
JoJo
confusion is.
Dude, you
Oh,
didn't see
so-
me the rest of the weekend.
So, Mike, what I'm getting is this is not your fault. This is just a simple miscommunication.
misunderstanding?
Yeah.
Mike was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. No, this is not Mike's fault. By
What do you
any-
call that? Order of circumstance, or like you would just happen?
a strange
Mike's
set
whole
of
life,
circumstances? I mean, that's all this
escaped
is.
by,
Yeah.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, he almost murdered his teacher. That's
yeah,
what we
Mr.
learned last.
T.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Yep.
Shout out, Mr. T.
All right. Anyways, Katie, you have corrections or feedback for them on their
So,
episode.
no, wait. I need to close up the loop here real quick. We officially decided that Mike is not fully to blame, that this is just a coincidence
I
that
feel like
Mike
it was a
involved.
combo Mike Dawn issue.
The lesson for y'all is
Don't order the 20-ounce twice.
No. I know where your wife is going with this.
the lesson to everyone here is don't be caught with Mike and Dawn together.
Okay. All right.
What,
All right, that's
what did you
fair.
think I was
That's-
gonna say?
Normally, I can't drink with you, Westfall.
That too. That too. I mean, look at Dawn when she was on the episode.
She was fine.
Sober as a saint.
Yeah. Definitely didn't have to edit a bunch of stuff out on that episode.
Or at Jeopardy music.
God.
Hey, okay. To be fair,
Uh-huh.
that really tested your ability, and it
I
made you
grew.
better. Yes,
I
it made
grew.
you better. So
Yeah.
I feel like that was helpful.
No,
in
I,
the
absolutely.
most
I will
not
look at it that
helpful
way from now on, is that I grew after I had a minor stroke. Like, I don't know how. I can't keep adding beeps because this beep's only 8 seconds long, and then I can't just like repeat for 36 seconds, or do I just edit this out and just have it be dead space?
It's just dead
I don't know what
space.
I don't know what to do here.
You did good, buddy.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
You did good.
I think that was the most I laughed, actually.
No, Jordan and Andy's episode was the funniest.
Jordan, yes.
That's going to be one of the other T-shirts. It's just going to be like a cartoon image of somebody laying on the floor with a handful of nails and a ceiling fan.
I feel like you need to do, if you're going to do merch for Jordan's thing, it really needs to be about the random piranha in the river. I mean, that is the craziest
No, that
thing
episode
ever.
we could have a whole line of T-shirts. I want a grassy field.
Oh
With
my
the
God,
guy
with
on a
propane.
riding
Little
with the
propane.
guy on a riding lawnmower with a beer as fucking propane tanks are shooting out.
Yeah.
I also want one of a fucking like just dilapidated garage that has it's all
Raccoons.
dark,
With the
but all you see is
raccoons.
eyes glowing on the
God.
inside. With some line that says "should have paid our trash bill" or something along. Dude, we could literally
Yeah,
make.
I listened to
we
that
didn't know
episode
we-
with my office mate.
We didn't know we needed to pay for the garbage every month.
Right.
You know what else you need to do for that episode? The funniest thing about it, and it's only funny if you really know Jordan and Andy personally, is Jordan was so nervous, but yet he couldn't shut up. And he said like at least 5 times, at least that I counted, okay, I'm just going to shut up now and let Andy talk. And then he'd come up with another story. And if you know Jordan, he's pretty much a man of his word or words. And I was like, Jordan, shush, let Andy talk. You guys have to have Andy back on.
Well, so that's the thing is
It was funny,
the
though.
deal is
It
in
was
season
super
2
funny.
we've got a few more guests lined up that need to come on that we've promised time to, but then we're going to have a John Brace, Andy Braden episode because we're going to call it leftovers because they never got to say anything really.
That's why we're going to let Katie talk now because I talk too much.
Well, remember, this is a 2-part episode, so we've still got a whole nother hour after this.
Oh, wow.
We could do an hour on their grading
That's
system.
new information to me. You?
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
We could evaluate their stupid grading
Thanks a lot.
system.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What? I
What?
didn't say
This is what I'm
anything.
saying. You
Yeah.
can't hang out and drink with Mike Westfall.
I don't drink with him.
I know. You're smart.
I know better.
You're smart.
All right, what are we doing? We're doing my corrections now?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, if you have any.
please. Yeah, I mean...
What does
We could do
that mean,
episode
Westfall?
2 is Katie's corrections. Episode 1 is JoJo's. I mean, we could talk about the grading system, the stupid grading system that you have.
People love the grading system.
All right, yeah, we can do...
Okay, I feel like
Yeah.
maybe you and I differ on this.
Oh,
Oh my God, we have a fan.
I
Here we
feel
go.
like-
Oh, yes.
No. When they took out the stones versus the metals, I was okay with it.
Yeah, she was not a fan.
I was not a
Mix-
fan of you mixing the stones and the metals. But once
Mixing
you
materials,
went to all
okay.
metals, I was
Katie?
okay with it.
I don't like it in general.
Well, I know, but you don't like anything about that. So, I mean, that's...
No,
I don't think it has anything
Your
to do
your
with
stupid fingers suggestion is the worst suggestion
Did
ever.
you hear my
it.
suggestion?
What are you talking about?
Okay, you weren't here.
That sounds weird.
When Derek was on and they came over, before they came up here to record, I said you need to change the grading system. And you need to either do like a 5-shot glass or a
Nope.
5 stars.
Nope.
Been done.
You know how
Stars are boring.
5 whiskey barrels or like 4.5 barrels.
Okay, that's not terrible.
So
I
you
guess.
heard Alex's story about how somebody asked me to pour him a whiskey, and he said
Yes.
3 fingers, and I went like
Yes.
I went up and down versus sideways. Well, then why don't you just do 1 whiskey, 2 whiskey, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the best.
Fingers. She's
5-finger
holding
whiskey.
up fingers for everybody that doesn't.
Horizontally, let's be very clear.
Yeah. So she's holding up fingers, as in like
Horizontally.
1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4 finger, 5 finger.
Which dictates the amount of alcohol in the glass.
Uh huh.
But I don't think that dictates how good it is.
Well, 5 fingers is the.
So here's where the problem.
Hook, line, and sinker on that one.
Yeah.
So what about 5 fingers?
Yeah. Which part of the scale?
Never mind.
Which part of the scale is better? Now that we have you here on the podcast, we need clarification because it
I'm
was
saying
a
what you have
20-minute
is fine.
discussion.
Leave it alone.
I need to know whether the 1 fingers or the 5 fingers is the better end of the scale.
I don't know. She's showing me 3 fingers right now.
I can't with this conversation.
It could be a DDP is what that means. I'm not sure. Run.
Mike, this is the problem with being in the reclined position is there's no easy
You
way.
can't get up fast.
We can't get, I mean, not that we could get up fast anyways.
TFB? Never mind. Never mind.
TFB.
Joe, why are you looking at me? I didn't say it. Okay. He said that. I'm all done.
And
Edit that out.
There's
Edit
more.
that out.
Yeah, there's
There's-
more editing for Alex. Thank you.
Okay.
How-
I think that your grading system is fine. I get it. It's fine.
Yay!
Most
All right,
people
so
aren't
I'm
gonna get
adding
it,
in.
though.
I'm adding in the crowd noise after Katie says that.
Christina Fell agrees with me. Most people don't understand it because how many people are in the studio dance world that
That's
understand
true.
that?
I get
That
that
doesn't.
part.
That
But,
doesn't matter
I mean,
because
the
our
Olympics works on gold, silver, bronze, so it's not that far off. And everybody
Joanna,
knows the
did you
Olympics.
ever watch the show Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Of course I did.
Okay, Katie, you've seen that show?
I have.
Okay, the idea behind this is the points don't matter. Because Mike's opinion and my opinion, when it comes to bourbon or whiskey or whatever it is, nobody is going to look at it and be like, these guys are kind of brilliant with what they talk about as far as this stuff.
I told you that a long
You
time
know,
ago. I can't.
They've really introduced me to so many great things and no, the points don't matter.
Their
But do you think-
description.
This-
of
But
the
do you think that
whiskey.
people that
This-
listen won't try the things that you're trying, though?
I think maybe if they saw it in the liquor store or, with last week's Southern Collective Spirits Company, maybe they'll look that up and they'll see, maybe I'll try a bottle of that or something, maybe.
I'm not saying that they're going to take your grading system for, like,
Gold.
as law, but also they might try these things if you rated it high. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a maybe is fine. I'm fine with the maybe. That's why the scale doesn't necessarily matter.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Okay, Jim Carrey.
Of what?
I do know people do try what we have.
Oh,
See?
I do. I know for a fact. There's been a few local listeners, right, that have sent pictures to me.
Thank you, number one
Brian.
fans.
Brian.
Brace.
oh yeah.
He said he saw a few people send him texts about bottle and bond stuff after the episode,
Excellent.
and he did run a random report,
Yeah.
and there was a slight increase in some bottle and bond stuff.
Excellent.
Of the one that we specifically talked about.
Well, I can tell you when we have the mellow corn episode, nobody's going to increase purchasing that.
There are going to be a lot of returns.
I mean, I'm just going to cut to the chase. This one we're drinking right now, the Nashville Barrel Company, I think it got a rating of, 5 out of 100 for what's his
Well,
name?
so it was the number 4 bourbon out of 100.
Fred, what is it? Minnick?
Yeah, Fred Minnick's list.
I'm just going to cut to the chase. It's a platinum.
God damn it.
Can we go now?
Joanna,
Are we
Joanna
done?
going all in.
When do we get to go to Clancy's? I want to go to Clancy's. Okay,
There's
Don.
something about that chair. That chair is the...
I want to go drink more.
Let's wrap it up.
I am drinking water.
She has whiskey in her hand. Just in case we were.
I mean, there's water in
she
it.
Changed. Okay.
I could spend 20 minutes on this stupid grading scale.
What?
I think you should go with the Delta version. Diamond, platinum, gold, silver, ruby.
Then we'll get
No.
sued.
No, we can't do that because then we're mixing materials again, and that was apparently
Not a fan.
sinful.
Not a fan.
No matter what scale we do, it is never going to be right.
Why don't you do a Star Wars theme scale?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm serious. Like,
Bring that mask over here.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Luke, Leia, Stormtrooper.
Oh,
Whoa.
see, now,
Whoa,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
why?
Wait a minute.
What?
Why
Yoda,
is why is
always
Darth
Leia?
Vader.
No, always girls before boys.
Yeah, why is Leia under Luke?
Yeah.
Leia, Rey,
There you go.
Luke.
Yeah.
That's gross. That is gross.
Missionary.
Stop.
Okay.
They're
All
siblings.
So are lots of people in West Virginia.
I think they should go with the Star Wars theme.
I wouldn't understand it.
Talk about like out in the woods. Like you're just making this so much harder for anybody to like. They can't keep track of our scale as it is.
Your scale's stupid.
Yeah, that's what we're gathering from you. Katie,
I'm okay
do-
with it. I'm
Not
okay
a
with it.
fan. Not a fan.
But again, you have to understand, I've been in this world for 16
18
years.
She's paid for
I
that
might be
scale.
biased to it. I don't know. I understand the scale perfectly fine.
Can you not write into the mic with that?
Sorry.
I can hear your ice clinking.
Oh my god.
I'm drinking water. I know.
Yeah, that's why I got you the bottle of water. It doesn't go. Oh my god.
So the next episode's going to be Katie's feedback on the episodes?
I mean, probably.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, you guys better have other things to talk about. I don't have that many, so.
Oh, I got more to talk about.
God.
This
Hey-
is why
hey-
Alex was so worried. All the drama.
How you feeling, Mike?
I'm sorry. I dozed off for a second. What's that?
Were you bored?
Sorry, we're so boring.
Oh, Mike, that was wrong.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, and Katie, happy birthday to you on Wednesday.
Thanks.
Wow.
comes out
What's
on
it
your
feel like to be
birthday.
29? I mean, almost 29.
I mean, weird that I have a 20-year-old.
Oh,
Ooh.
there's some scary math. Wow.
It's a birthday. Whatever.
All right.
So, like, are we grading this now?
You guys are gonna have to. Well, if I grade it, you know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I want to hear it.
There's not. It doesn't go low enough.
All right, we're gonna skip Kate's grade.
Bronze.
Wow.
29 out of
Coal.
100.
Aluminum.
So we literally. Wait, so let me get
Tin
this straight.
foil.
We so far have a bronze and a platinum.
Oh, wait. Can I give you why it's a platinum?
Yeah,
Sure.
Actually, yeah.
Wait. We got to
really
talk
big
about what we
sigh.
are actually drinking.
Okay.
So we're this episode we're drinking from Nashville Barrel Company. Their small batch straight bourbon. It's their 6th year. It's 123 proof. So it's got a little kick to it.
61.5% alcohol percentage.
Good job.
She didn't even look at the bottle.
No, she
She's been
definitely did.
studying.
Yeah. So this is the one that they put into a grading system, and they ended up number 4 out of 100 for this Minnick list
I don't
that he puts
know
out.
anything, but that doesn't sound great.
4 out of 100?
Yeah, I don't.
Top 4?
Top.
Oh, top 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
number
That was
4.
Very okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that sounded a little judgy on my part. Apologies.
No worries. I just
Look at
I was
you.
like 4 out of 100. I mean, if you get 4 out of 100 on a test.
Oh, no.
Boo.
Top 4.
Top
It was
four.
rated top 4 out of 100.
Number 4 out
Got
of
it.
100. Yeah.
It was 3 away from the number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So it's
rubbing alcohol.
I mean, let
Again,
me
this
equate that
is-
to you for like solo. It's like Coop getting first place in a solo.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Or-
great news.
Or
it tastes
high
not
silver
that
in
great.
our.
Katie, why did you rate it so low?
burns.
because
She does not drink
Did
bourbon.
you see my face?
Every bourbon up here, she's going to give it an aluminum score to.
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil.
Yep. So, Nashville Barrel Company, and we'll put a little bit up on our socials about them. They've got a few locations in Nashville. They do they mess around with, they'll get their own barrels and they'll mess around with it with their own different barrels that they've been aging, or sometimes they'll blend a little bit. They have been playing around with various, base juices for a long time, and they're just having a lot of fun with it. They've got a beautiful tasting room on the outskirts of Nashville that is just really, it's got a really cozy space that Joanna and I really enjoyed. And then they've got another location right downtown that has a whole pub feel and food and everything else. And it's they're like Southern Collective Spirits Company last week. They're very small still and still just doing what they're doing. But Nashville Barrel Company is a little bit more. They're starting to grow to more of a McMinimans for Oregon people size. So
Sweet.
they're getting a little bit bigger. And there's also that bottle of their maple one that they did. So they did maple syrup in a barrel and then dumped out the maple syrup and then aged bourbon in it. So it's a maple bourbon. So it's very, very sweet, wonderful, and fantastic, but not something that you can get online. So availability is of this, as Mike told us early on, it's available online. You can get quite a few different things. But if you walk into their distillery or into their barrel room, it's just walls of booze.
Well, and let me put a plug in for them. They also make tequila
Oh, yeah.
and reposado tequila,
Yeah.
which I think we
That's a
should.
JoJo fave.
Yeah. So I think we should order some of that because they probably did it in their own barrel
Yeah.
and added some fantastic flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, if it equates to George's or Matthew's, I'm cool with it.
It's first name basis there because, they're just hanging out with us. Wait until we have them on the podcast. And,
George first.
And you guys are just sitting in the corner watching.
Brought it all the way around to the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at such a fucking pro over here. Yeah. All right, so there you go. There's the back story of what we were drinking today. Joanna, Katie,
No, tinfoil. No.
tinfoil. Okay.
I feel like.
All right.
Do we have to drop the high and the low score like they do in gymnastics in the Olympics?
Sorry, guys. I won't put my score in then. I feel bad.
Well, after that nice plug from Martson,
Right. It's
My
not their drinks. It's me.
Yes,
it's not
this is
you.
true.
It's me.
Yeah.
You were,
Yes.
Me.
It's
Hi,
not. It's
I'm
not
the
you.
problem.
It's
It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So JoJo.
I really like it.
So,
I think it's delicious.
Do you remember what the requirements are for our grading scale? Requirements. Availability, like, can you walk into a liquor store and pick this up?
Uh-huh.
Price, and then taste.
Well, availability. I mean, when I move to Nashville, I'll send it to you, Big Mike, all the time.
There we go.
Because I'm moving there.
Problem solved.
Wow.
Price, I feel like it was on the expensive side. I think it was like $100.
This was more than $100.
Yeah. It was pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was worth it.
Yeah.
And taste, I love it. The spicier, the hotter, the better. I know. Sorry, Katie. And it was hot going down, and it tastes delicious. So well, based on your stupid grading scale.
That's my nickname, Mike.
I'm going to give it a high gold.
My nickname is Hot Going Down.
I'm going to give it a high gold. Realistically.
Realistically, a high
I
gold.
love the taste. The taste, if you just ask me on taste alone, it's a platinum.
All right,
Okay.
so maybe for your score, do we do all 3 categories and then we'll take the average? So platinum
she's-
on taste,
She's saying high gold overall.
high gold overall.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I can respect that.
Yep.
How about you? Hot going down, or what was it?
Spicy going down.
My name's Hot Going Down.
Joanna's just shaking her head at you.
I would give it a high gold as well. To shorten my normally overly verbose grading. I would also give it a high gold. Very, very fantastic flavor. I think the price is a little bit much for our poor man piece of shit rating scale. And the availability is not great. But you
Until
can still
I
get
move to Nashville.
but you can get it online, so you can get it shipped here. So it is available. It's not like it's impossible to find like a fucking Blends or something like that. But
Or what's Matthew's tequila called?
I'm not going there.
Pantalones.
There you go. That was great. Anyways, so high gold for me.
All right, we're just gonna 3-way this out of the park. High gold from Big Mike.
All right, there we go.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
No, I do like it. It is hot, but it has great flavor.
Yeah, like last week's wasn't super hot, but this one's hot, but still very good flavor.
So nobody put an ice cube in it. Would that help?
Well, that at this point in it, yes, it would then dilute it.
Okay.
Yeah. And there have been some that without an ice cube were just, holy fuck, we can't drink this. And then you put an ice cube in and you're like, oh my God, like the representative that's up there. Once we put an ice cube in that one, it was very tasty because it diluted it down. It kind of opened up all the scents and flavors in it. But just right out of the bottle, it was a fucking nose hair burner.
Those are just words. I don't.
What?
Opens it up. No, it's like describing wine to
I
me.
couldn't see. I
Nope.
was trying to.
Okay, so it's like the difference between orange juice that's been in the car for 3 days or
ooh.
regular orange
Okay,
juice.
so this is where I stop listening to the podcast because you guys go on, and I'm like, just give me what it is and let's move on.
All right.
Look, maybe there's 2 or 3 people who listen to us and actually give a shit about our rating. Maybe.
Katie, this was fun. I can't wait to listen to the next episode where you chime in about all the episodes.
All right.
I
Well,
want to hear what your favorite ones were.
Okay.
We could tie in some
all right.
some of the fan favorites or your guys' favorites.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we already kind of talked about it, but it's okay.
All right. Well,
Well, and we need your ideas too. So, like, I'm
Oh, we
sure
got
you get.
ideas.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so part 1 of Katie and Joanna, I assumed ripping us apart, but really just telling us how wonderful we are, and how much fun they've had watching us do this and listening to us on a weekly basis. This is just more validation coming up in part 2, I feel.
And Mike is so bored, he's looking at his phone.
oh no, but Big Mike's always working, doing emails. I had 2 phone calls. I'm seeing if anyone left a voicemail.
All right.
It's prom season.
Happy
All right.
Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy
out
Mother's
there.
Day to all the mothers, and Katie, happy
And
birthday
to you, JoJo.
Yeah,
No,
happy
and-
birthday. When this
Happy
comes
birthday to
out,
Katie.
you will be 30 finally.
Yes, I will.
All right, make sure to follow us on Instagram. We are at Whiskey and Winecast. You can jump on the webpage, www.whiskeyandwine.com. And if you've got any other suggestions for season 2, let us know because, yeah, we're just kind of fucking around and finding out right now.
That's
So-
right. Send in thoughts, prayers.
Yeah, send thoughts and prayers and ask for proof of life.
There you go. Whiskey and Wine podcast brought to you by Tapforia Tap House and Bottle Shop. Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Stop in for a pint, mug, or growler fill of your favorite adult beverage. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard, visit tapforia.com and follow them on their social media to see what they have each day on tap. Tapforia, craft beers and wine.